I'll take this one. We're Generation X because we're history's forgotten generation. We're called Generation X for a reason. And what that means and stands for is that X in mathematics and algebra is an unknown variable or a missing value. Because our parents never knew where the fuck we were always missing. And always unknown as to what the hell we were doing. Well, we're not a missing value anymore, but we're definitely an unknown variable. And everybody says the same thing. Well, who started this? What happened? Why is Gen X all of a sudden getting together? Why are they fucking blowing up TikTok? Why are they blowing up X? Was it the pink-haired girl? Maybe to a degree, but I think it was all more because there was a collective spirit and synchronicity of all of our generation knowing and understanding that we are the last generation that can save the Republic of the United States of America, or it's about to turn communist. If you want your children or your children's children to have anything, it's time for us to get together and stand up. Gen X rising. Because there's a war going on right now. It's a spiritual war, a global war, a political war, and a media war filled with bullshit and propaganda and lies to the point that the only way that we get the truth is through the values and common sense that we were taught by our parents and grandparents and that we learned growing up. It's time that we have to stand up and stand strong in the face of adversity. And this has nothing to do with political lines and colors, ethnicity, location, but a collective spirit of love, understanding for each other. Because the bureaucrats, aristocrats, and global elite, all they do is push division and dissension to keep us divided. And while there's a few that always have some fly ass fucking comment to say, piss off. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about your feelings or opinions because we're Generation X. It's time to unite and stand together. Because if we don't, our children's children are going to live in slavery. It's time to cast aside differences that never ever mattered to us growing up. The only reason they matter now is because them fucking masters up there in Washington tell you that's what you need to believe in. It's time to embrace that feral spirit. It's time to embrace that independence and perseverance that we had growing up. We need to all be leaders and show the future generations that we have to be strong for each other, how to pick each other up, to find solutions and tactics to send those in power a message that we will not go quietly into the night, that we're going to fight and die on our feet ever before we fall on our knees and live in fear and slavery. So it's time, Gen X. Let's become the unknown variable.